Hello my friends and welcome to my 14th video. Today the beast of a mission that was Lothlorien is finally over, and now we have a few choices to make. Helm's Deep, oh god no, this mission sounds awful. Minas Morgul? That's not a thing I remember, so how about we destroy the fortress of the Nazgûls once and for all? Shall we? And we ignore the fact that we totally break the original sequence in which things happen, but I don't care.
Minas Morgul, the Tower of Sorcery, has terrorized Gondor for over 1,000 years. Aragorn seeks to cleanse the city of the remaining Nazgûl that haunt its walls and return it to its former glory as Minas Ithil, the Tower of the Moon.
There it is. Minas Morgul, the Tower of Sorcery. The shadowed evil that has tainted this sister city to Minas Tirith will by dawn be no more. Sauron shall know his time is soon coming to an end.
Now is our hour of opportunity, Aragorn, son of Arathorn. The 9 that haunt this fallen fortress are less. Some see to the plans of their master abroad, perhaps. And the Lord of the Nazgûl, the Black Captain himself, that reigns over the Tower of Sorcery, has fallen. But do not underestimate the power of evil that lies here. It has brought madness and horror to the minds of men for 1,000 years. And the ringwraiths that still prowl the city draw power from the 2 orbs outside the tower. Be wary, they are not the only residing danger. Unfortunate souls from ages past are called from their graves to serve as guardians.
None of that will deter me. This will be our hour of triumph. We will see moonlight gleam from the tower before the night is through.
Before we start, is the Witch King dead at this point? We did skip a bunch of story, didn't we? Well, yeah, because I choose the silly mission sequence. Oops. The mission starts us off with Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, and Gandalf. Ooh, I'm curious to see what the White Wizard is capable of. So, as is tradition by this point, I build up and reinforce my position with towers. Also, I see that my resources are stretched thin, and I should find another base if I want to max out my army later. I also have to build some rangers ASAP because the enemy has stealth units, and I have no detection without them. Thanks, game! While this all happens, Gandalf takes a stroll around the map and encounters the Troll Reinforcements bonus objective and almost dies. While I panic and run away to try to salvage the situation, luckily Aragorn comes to his aid and can heal him, and my level 10 heroes are more than enough backup to deal with this group of enemies. Whew, that was close. Once they're dealt with, we finish the first bonus objective, which is nice, I guess, but I didn't expect it to be this early. I send Gandalf away to explore the map even more, and Aragorn to him his healing backup, because we got him this mission, so he's level 1, and we have to level him up to level 10. West from my starting position is another ore and food source, which I will take later. At this point, the enemy attacks my base in small groups, which I use to level up Gandalf even more. I also unlock his abilities. He can stun enemy in a radius. He's got a flame shield which can be casted on a friendly unit to deal AoE damage. He also has a Dispel spell for enemy magic. Dispel spell, really? And lastly, a big AoE fire spell. I mean, this sounds all good to me, to be honest. The next 20 or 30 minutes, nothing really of interest happens, except that a Nazgûl attack force comes and fails miserably in attacking me. So, I just skip ahead. I took the second base, bought my upgrades for my archers, and maxed out a big force of them. Then it was time to move out. My heroes lead the charge, and I soon realized with the legend spells and my heroes basically all at level 10, there's nothing that can stop me here. I mean, they can basically solo everything, and Aragorn keeps them healed up, while Gimli and Gandalf have CC duty. The squad can double stun them, AoE damage them. I can heal them up, and Legolas can even boost our damage and movement speed even more. So I only clear with them because it's much safer. Who needs normal units anyway? Am I right? I find an Orc Base and start dismantling it. Gimli overtakes the turrets and the base slowly falls. As a bonus, now I have towers that can defend me here. Man, this is so much fun compared to the last mission. I hope there isn't gonna be a gotcha moment later. I clear the base, and then my troops stand guard so no enemy can escape. Now, we have to purify the graves in front of the castle, and it's easy enough. Basically, kill some enemies and destroy 2 structures. Then, the last big part of the mission comes. I need to control 2 places of power which boost the attack of the Nazgûs, and I also have to destroy 4 more structures which grant their base a damaging force field. But honestly, it sounds way harder than it is. Some dead Nazgûs, Orcs, and actually some Uruks later, and I can slowly destroy the structures. They fall, and I only have to retake the places of power. I take the left, and send Legolas to the right. Legolas encounters some Nazgûs. I don't know where they came from, but there they are. But before our fight can begin, I gain control of the place of power, because the Nazgûs moved away to fight Legolas, and the mission ends. The screen fades to black, and I've won. What a way to win.
We have done it! The dark shadow cast by this evil tower is no more!
And the Tower of Dark Sorcery was reclaimed in the name of Gondor. None of the Nazgûl would haunt the lands near the sister cities of Minas Ithil and Minas Tirith again.
This mission was basically a smooth ride after defeating the Troll escort, and honestly, I like it that way. Okay guys, be nice to each other, enjoy life, and game on!